are taking over your airwaves. In 3, 2, 1.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. It's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
What is going on?
What is going on?
I don't know.
What's happening? Are you lying?
No, I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. All right. Good morning, Zebra Nation. It is May 7th, 2025. It is a white day here at New Brunswick High School. It's Wild Card Wednesday. My name is Mr. Nessie, and I'm joined by the Michael Jordan of his job, Mr. Alex. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Nessie. Thank you for having me.
Did you really have a choice?
I mean, the door is still open. I could have read out.
You could have ran out.
I don't know how quick you would have been to stop me to run out, but I could have read.
I'm pretty quick. No, thank you for being here. It is always easier to do this not by myself.
Yeah, I feel like it's awkward when like your video is just chairs. Haven't had the coffee yet.
Although you pointed out that I tried Nessie Cam last week as it was. I didn't even name that. Who came up with that? Did you Nessie Cam or? I tried on Friday to have a camera on me for part of the show, and people were like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, that's right, in the outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nest Cam.
Nest Cam. All right. Well, let's do the show.
It's brought to you by Nestle, by the way.
I wish.
I mean, it could be.
It could be.
I mean, Nestle, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm a Yoo-hoo guy, but
You're a Yoo-hoo guy?
I mean, if as far as that stuff goes,
I'm only getting Yoo-hoo if that's the only chocolate thing I can get.
listen, I realize it's not real chocolate milk, and I think legally they technically aren't even like
It's a
considered a
chocolate-
dairy product.
It's a chocolate drink.
Yes, I believe it is a chocolate drink, but it's a really good chocolate drink, and every time you have it, you go, "Oh yeah, that's right."
Now, on that note, I did have one last week because there was no other chocolate milk available at the establishment I went to get chocolate milk from.
Oh, so desperation sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm mad at Wawa for other reasons right now, but I'll save that for another day.
I mean, it's Wild Card Wednesday, and they do start with a W,
That's true.
but then they won't sponsor you.
So I'm mad at Wawa because for the last week, sometimes I will go in there and I would like to get like one of their breakfast sizzlies.
Oh yeah, the ones with the pancake with like the syrup inside.
No, I don't like that one.
What?
No.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. I've had it. I prefer the sausage, egg, and cheese on croissant,
That one's okay. I've had it.
or sometimes I'll do the biscuit.
Just saying, have you had those little quick wraps that they got?
That's also a desperation move for me if that's all they have.
That's a desperation move for you?
Yeah,
That's an only one move for me.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, here's why I'm mad at them. I can get into a Wawa
Mm-hmm.
on my way here.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes at 6 o'clock. If I hit the one before New Brunswick, if I get to the one that's here by the school,
Mm-hmm.
that's like, maybe 6:20.
Okay.
And for the last week and a half, go in and they have like the hot area where like you can like just kind of grab and go.
Oh, yeah.
Empty. How are they empty and do not have breakfast sandwiches during prime breakfast hours for commuters like me for like the last 10 days?
This is definitely some tinfoil hat moments. I have a theory.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Great.
So I've had to settle
Oh.
for regular milk and a couple of chocolate donuts a couple of times.
Okay, so let's just put something aside here.
Putting it aside.
Their donuts are delicious. At first, you're like, wait, this isn't Dunkin' Donut's different.
Although-
But once you have them for a while, they're thicker, they're fuller, they're good.
cakeier. Now, here's my gripe with the donuts. My favorite Wawa donut
Uh-huh.
has been out of commission for probably a year and a half.
Which one?
The old-fashioned glazed.
Is that the one that's the figure eight with the glaze on it?
No.
Okay.
It's a regular donut with a glaze, but it's not like the Dunkin' Donut texture of donut that's kind of more fluffy.
Mhm.
It is the cake-like donut. They had
Oh,
their
interesting.
60th anniversary extravaganza last year,
Uh-huh.
and they had special edition donuts, and my favorite donut has not returned to shelves.
Yeah, that would be upsetting to me too.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I used to get the cinnamon one. You know, that figure eight one had cinnamon on it.
Okay.
And I still sometimes will get that because it's so good. The thing that stops me is it's a little messy.
It's a little messy.
But now if I do go to Wawa, actually for a while I was getting breakfast at Wawa every day, and it was a bad habit. Like no matter what I got, I was getting a vanilla frosted donut.
Yeah, bad habit.
But so good.
So good. You know what else is good?
What?
The weather.
Actually, weather's really nice.
Make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
The weather, baby.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 57 degrees in New Brunswick. And get the music up. We're having all sorts of issues today. We're going up to a high of 73 today.
Ooh.
That is a nice day. As Julian would say, I could work on my Mediterranean tan after school.
Yes, that's exactly what he would do.
No, that's what he would say.
I know that.
So it's going to be sunny all day long. Be mostly sunny in the late afternoon. Tomorrow we're going up to a high of 75. Friday, 63, and there is a 50% chance of rain tomorrow and a 95% chance of rain on Friday.
You know, they say April showers and stuff. We're not. It's May for us.
Nah, global warming has certainly impacted a lot of
May
things.
showers.
Yeah.
May, hold on. If there's showers in May, may your flowers grow. Best I got. I'll work on it.
Teacher Appreciation Week rolls on. Mr. Alex, since you're here, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Mr. Nessie. And I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And all you other teachers here.
All you other teachers. All the others.
The others.
This is a podcast. Scan the zebra code and listen on demand wherever you listen to your podcasts. We're available in places like Apple and Spotify, YouTube, of course, Pandora. We're everywhere.
Question.
Yes.
So that ZPN QR code you got up there, is that the same QR code that's the merch one also, or are they two separate QR codes?
Two separate zebra codes.
I've been wondering that for a while.
It wouldn't make sense if I was trying to get you to subscribe to the show and I sent you to our store to buy stuff.
I mean, it could be that it's like, you know, like a little website, or like kind of like, hey, here, click here to subscribe, click here to, you know, go to the store.
Why don't you scan it and see what happens?
It is Wildcard Wednesday.
Anything can happen. You've got about 4 seconds to get your camera up before I advance the slide.
Ha!
Ha ha! Well, Mr. Alex explores the internet, Miss Midrano. What's our quote of the day?
Good morning. This is Miss Morano with your quote of the day. The world only exists in your eyes. You can make it as big or small as you want. F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Miss Morano. Mr. Alex, what happened when you scanned the QR code?
Do you really want me to answer it?
I do.
502, bad gateway.
Oh,
You're right. You're having a lot of technical problems today. By the way, I got an interesting fact for you for S. Scott Fitzgerald.
go ahead.
So he has a granddaughter, and she was in a band in the 2000s, 2010s called the Submarines.
And you dated her.
No, but I did find her pretty attractive.
Okay.
But, yeah, found that out. I thought that was really interesting.
That is interesting.
Mhm.
All right, we got a lot of national days today.
Oh,
Mr.
it's-
Alex is going to take out his spectacles.
Oh, I'm psyched for this. I'm not
All right.
there yet, by the way. Today is National Tourism Day. I don't know why I'm at work then.
It is also National Interpreter Appreciation Day.
Oh, God. Thank God for those people.
Thank God for interpreters.
Could not call parents otherwise. National Skilled Trades Day. The MVPs of a society.
Yes. National Packaging Design Day.
National Bike to School Day. Okay, you know what? Listen, sounds like a good day to do it.
Wear your helmet.
Oh, sorry. National Barrier Awareness Day.
Now, that is in regards to think of society and the world we live in and the barriers that might be experienced by others, say people in wheelchairs or who have difficulty navigating the physical world.
Did you look that up? Or is that just what you think?
No, I did. I looked it up.
Okay, because I had a different interpretation that's much, much, much stupider.
Okay, let's not go with that one. It's also National School Nurse Day. Once again, shout out to the ladies down in the nurse's office who keep us band-aided and ice-packed.
It's National
Roast Leg of Lamb Day.
I want that for dinner.
I'm sure you pass a food store on the way home.
I gotta convince my wife. Maybe I just won't tell her and just give it to her. See what happens.
She's not a fan of lamb?
No, she's not.
I wouldn't do that.
She doesn't like the smell, and she thinks that's a little too gamey for her taste.
Then I would not try to ruin her day.
You're right. I should just eat in front of her and stare at her.
Oh, my God. On this day in history, finally, another history teacher here to do this with me. Mr. Alex, take the first one.
In 1824, Beethoven's Symphony No. 9 debuts.
And that, of course, was his final symphony, which he created while deaf. And it's like it's long.
It's really interesting how he figured out how to listen to things too. He would put that metal bar in his mouth.
There were a lot of things that he did to literally feel the music and sounds that he was assembling.
I also don't believe he was much for clothes. I think that was another thing about him.
That I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
The other thing I learned about his Symphony No. 9, when it debuted today, so when he conducted, I believe it was in Germany.
Ah, it's the Germans.
This is before that part.
Oh. Actually, yeah, Germany wasn't even Germany yet.
Right. That when conducting it, there was an alternate conductor that was also conducting, and there were points in the symphony where he was still moving, but the orchestra had stopped playing because he was kind of there for show, and the orchestra was actually following an alternate conductor
Who
could hear the music. But hey, go to YouTube, check out Beethoven Symphony No. 9. Also, on this day in 1843, nothing really happened of significance in the 20th or 21st centuries today. The first Japanese immigrant arrived in the United States. Clubs.
Interesting.
We've got them.
Oh, we got tons of them. We have the African American Club meeting from 3 to 4 o'clock in B214. We got the Board Game Club meeting from 2:45 to 4 o'clock in D204. We got Debate Club at 2:45 to 4 o'clock in C207. Miss Sheridan, I'm going to presume. National Honor Society, 2:45 to 4 o'clock in D217. That's definitely a teacher also. The STEM Club from 2:45 to 4 o'clock in B212. And finally, last but certainly not least, the Video Club, 2:45 to 4 o'clock in A113.
Yearbooks. Get your yearbooks. $60 cash to Mr. McDermott or Miss Esposito in D204. Pick up your 2025 copy of The Advocate. You've got to pre-order by this Friday, May 9th. You can also order online, and now I'm doubting if this zebra code works, but I'm going to still promote it. And you could also visit their Instagram at NBHS_YB. Mr. Alex is going to check my work. Thumbs up from him. Order your yearbooks, kids. And teachers.
And Leo in Brazil?
Yeah, Leo, pick up a copy of the yearbook. It'll be delivered to your house. The Spectrum Literary and Art Magazine is accepting your artwork and literary submissions. You could submit electronically or physically. Anything you want to submit is due this Friday, May 9th. See Mr. Thornburg for more information. Love Mr. Thornburg.
The Thorny. Get involved. Join Student Council. Student Council meets every first or third Thursday, where and when B321 and at 2:45 to 3:45. Just in time to make that 4 o'clock late bus. Some good timing right there.
Yes, sir.
And then the class council meets every second and fourth Thursday. Same place, same time, I think. I could be wrong about that, actually. But
No, you're
definitely,
correct.
I am? Oh, good, okay. And if you want to know more, you should visit nbstudentcouncil.com or follow them on Instagram at nbhs.stuco.
Spring Spirit Week continues. Monday was Barbecue Mom versus Soccer Dad Day. Yesterday was Emotion Day.
It was Emotion Day, yeah.
Emotion Day. You were very emotional.
Goth.
So, okay.
Details matter.
Today is Little White Lie Day. So see if you can pick up on the subtle hints. Tomorrow is TikTok Day, where Mr. Alex and I will be performing multiple TikTok dances and routines throughout the school day, so be sure to check us out.
Oh, we're working tomorrow together. We could actually do that.
That's right.
It's definitely going to get in the way of them doing work, though. Hey, maybe we'll do the mannequin challenge.
Ooh.
Or the Harlem Shake. Me and my sister talk about this. I want to do the Harlem Shake.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
I mean, not right now.
I didn't say, I just said go for it. And Friday is Jersey Day. Wear your zebra gear, wear your favorite jerseys, sports teams, professional teams, whatever.
Definitely got to wear clothes, though.
Definitely got to wear clothes because, yeah, We'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Alex, pick out a class to shout out for today.
I'm going to shout out to the class of 2028.
This is funny because they got shouted out 3 days in a row.
Okay, we're going to take that back now.
You did it. No, I
Nope,
did it on
nope,
Monday.
nope.
Mr. Allen unknowingly picked them yesterday, and you unknowingly picked them today.
I teach freshmen.
Yes, you do. You also didn't watch the show the last 2 days. Thanks.
That's correct.
Shout out to Miss Aguilera and Miss Foster. Join the Google Classroom, you freshmen, and follow your class on Instagram at NBClassOf28. Get involved. It's never too late. Unless you're a senior, and it's May 7th. It's a little late. Happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. Today is not Mr. Alex's birthday. Today is not my birthday, but it might be your birthday. So happy birthday to you. You May 7th, baby, you.
May this no, it's just it doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
If you want to get a birthday announcement on the show, just send me an email or fill out the form on our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com.
And we have, the ZPN has merch. Oh, yes, merch for not just this show, but all their shows. They got some great stickers. They got hoodies. Do I see a drink? Do I see a water bottle?
You get a water bottle.
Yeah, they got some sweet stuff on there. All you got to do is scan the QR code.
You check it, and I will I will give the disclaimer that this is not a fundraiser. There are no proceeds. Everything is sold at cost. We do not make anything. But if you thumbs up for Mr. Alex, so scan that code. It works. Thank goodness.
I was going to say, for both of them?
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah.
Thank you in advance if you support what we do here on the Zebra Podcast Network and the Zebra Morning Show.
Submit announcements. Visit our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com. Submit something on our Google form or send us a voicemail. And now, the Zebra Sports Desk.
Good morning, Zebra Nation. Yesterday, the boys volleyball team was defeated by JFK 2-0. Coming up today, we got boys baseball on the road traveling to East Brunswick Magnet School. They got a big game today. They are neck and neck with East Brunswick Magnet School for the division lead. Zebra's going for win number 11 today on the season.
I like to watch a zebra beat down a cat.
Heck yeah. Boys volleyball, they'll be on the road today at Edison. Varsity match at 5:15 or so. Softball is at home today against JP Stevens at 4 o'clock. Softball takes place right behind the high school, so you could come out and see the ladies and then get on a late bus. So come out and support them. Tomorrow, the baseball team they're home today. They're on the road tomorrow for East Brunswick Magnet.
Oh, so in theory, you can go out and support your school literally right behind the building at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
So you can stick around.
Unless I'm wrong and they're away today and home tomorrow.
I mean, that's going to be really awkward, like, a whole crowd there with an empty field.
Well, if you go to see the baseball team today and they're not there, then just go over to see softball.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah, I like that.
That was my plan all along.
Ah, smart.
Girls golf, a match against Sayreville.
And they're the
3:30.
Bombers, right?
Huh?
They're the Bombers, I think.
Sayreville, bomber,
Interesting, because
Hey, you can't say bomb on a podcast. Anyway.
You're right, but that still looks like a fighter jet, not a jet that would use to drop explosives. Is that better?
Explosives?
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess.
Softball on the road against the Destroyers.
Destroy!
Sink them, softball team. Sink the Destroyers. They're away at 4 o'clock in Dunellen. That's it for sports. Mr. Alex is giggling like a schoolgirl. Go Zebras! Go Zebras, indeed.
You're listening to the Zebra Podcast Network. Your school, your voice.
All right, Mr. Alex joins me this morning. It's May 7th, 2025, a white day, a wild card Wednesday. And not knowing if anybody was going to be here, I did prepare one of my motivational messages. So, Mr. Alex, I'm going to go through what I prepared. And if you want to give commentary, I think that could be fun.
Sure. I'm going to drink this coffee.
All right, you drink the coffee. Here we go. So this morning I want to take a moment to talk to you about life. Because you're at the starting line. And Mr. Alex and I know it can feel overwhelming. But let us tell you the following. Everything always works out exactly the way it's supposed to. That's right. There's a perfect plan already written for your life, and you just have to follow it. No detours, no surprises. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be exactly where you're meant to be. Number 2, if you always try your best, you'll never fail. That's a fact. Hard work is all it takes. You'll get every opportunity you deserve, and you'll be rewarded every single time. Success is basically guaranteed if you just care enough. Number 3, everyone out there is rooting for you. Your teachers, your friends, even people you've never met. They're all cheering you on. Nobody will ever doubt you or try to hold you back. The world is just waiting for your greatness to shine. Next, you'll know exactly what you want to do with your life by the time you graduate high school. And once you figure it out, you'll never change your mind. Your passions won't shift. Your dreams won't evolve. One decision now locks in a future of happiness forever. Adulthood is way easier than high school. Once you leave this place, life gets simpler. There's less stress, more freedom, fewer rules. Bills basically pay themselves, and your job will feel like a vacation each and every day. You'll never feel lost or confused again. You know that uncertainty that you feel sometimes here at high school? That disappears the moment you get your diploma. From that point forward, you'll always know what to do and how to do it. But hey, just between us, life doesn't actually follow a script. You will get lost. You will get frustrated. You'll also find strength, joy, and meaning along the way. The truth is, you don't need a perfect plan or perfect answers. You just need the courage to keep going. So, even when the little white lies fade away, let this truth stay with you. You are capable of more than you think, and you're never alone in figuring it out. See what I did there? I themed my message today around little white lies.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, your face was like, what are you talking
Tried
about?
really hard not to laugh. Oh, man. That was nice. That was good. That's fitting.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like each one you did, like the person, the teacher inside me was like, wait, that's not entirely accurate. Wait, no, wait. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Well, I couldn't just end with it, so I made sure then when I prepared that I disclosed it because I didn't want anybody getting a false sense of hope and security. Everything I said is really the opposite is true.
So, question about that. I guess this is a teacher question.
Yeah,
Since
yeah,
it's
teacher
teacher pressure, let's throw it in there.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better to sugarcoat what this world could be to give that hope a chance? Because let's be honest here, a kid's hope really is one of the greatest things. Or do you think it's better to home in more on the cynical reality?
Absolutely not. You might as well call me Mr. Nessie Dream Killer. Because here's the truth, and I learned this phrase earlier this year. A goal without a plan is just a dream.
I played hockey when I was younger.
Yeah.
And there was definitely goals that I got in that had no plan.
No, not scoring a goal.
Oh, a life goal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, let's say you're in high school and you are thinking to yourself, I want to be in the NBA and I want to go play college basketball. But you didn't play freshman basketball this year. You've never played basketball formally in your life. Do you really have the goal of playing college basketball and going to the NBA if you've never formally played basketball? No.
Yeah.
That's a dream. And unless you're executing some type of plan, that's all it will ever be.
That's fair. That's fair.
And it won't happen.
Probably not.
So I think part of our responsibility is to reality check our students and maybe ask them questions to consider and really maybe give pause and reflect, because you can't be anything you want to be unless you're willing to put in the work. And even then, there's no guarantee. So I think we need to be honest with our students.
That's where we start for this. Yeah. I try to be honest. I generally am honest about it, but every once in a while, there's just a little hope in there, and I'm like, let's just sugarcoat this a little bit.
Well, I'll give you an example. What is something that you would sugarcoat?
I honestly couldn't tell you. This is just day-to-day type of stuff.
Okay.
I remember like one of my first days teaching here. Actually, I think it was my first day with the class. And one of the students was like, "When does World War III start?" And he was like super excited about that. And I just remember saying, when I go home today, I could either stop at the store, pick up some food and cook it when I get home, or I can order some pizza. And if World War III starts, I'm probably not going to get to do either of those. I don't know what I did that day, to be honest.
I would imagine you picked pizza.
I don't pick as much as you think I do. Don't get me wrong. I love pizza. I can eat lots of pizza. In fact, I can eat lots of pizza.
Lots of pizza.
But I actually would prefer a balanced meal. Like, I'd rather have a protein, a starch, and a vegetable. Yes, I know I could do that on pizza.
I was going to say, you could put some chicken and peppers on the pizza.
I'm aware that I could do that. But there's something more to, cooking your own meal and then eating it. I get a lot of enjoyment from that sort of thing.
You do. You do love to cook.
I like to make things and then, utilize what I make. But yeah, cooking's definitely one of those.
You're a big experimenter in the kitchen.
I am.
Let me ask you this here on a Wild Card Wednesday. Do you prefer to cook inside in your kitchen, or do you prefer to get creative on the grill?
I don't think I'm developed enough to be creative on the grill. So my creativity is more in the kitchen. But I don't know. What I'm working on right now, I definitely am excited to do that one. So that, I guess, will be my first, creative on the grill. I made it the other day that I made, a Mexican steakhouse marinade, and I marinated the steak in it. But because of rain, I couldn't put it on the grill, so I stir-fried it, which, by the way, still delicious.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to make it again, obviously, and the next time I make it, I'm going to make it with the mentality of, no, I'm grilling this.
Nice.
And then my final thing for this is my fire pit has a grill. So I want to do it over a wood fire. And I think that will really complement it.
Nice.
And of course, I will eat all of it.
Yes, you will.
Yes.
You might even share some with your family. But who's to say?
I mean, listen, you know what? I would love it if my son ate my cooking. He does not, and it breaks my heart.
You'll eat those words, because eventually he will eat. And you got 2 boys now.
Yeah, I don't
Good
really invest in the youngest one eating my cooking yet.
Yet.
When he gets older, that'll be different.
How far apart are they in years? 3?
Just under 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jason turned 5 about just about a month after Devin was born.
Yeah, wait till you have that 18-year-old and 13-year-old
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
eating you out of house and home.
Yeah, not excited for that. Hey, Mr. Bethea.
All right. Mr. Alex, thank you for coming in. It is time to go to advisory, so wave goodbye and say goodbye.
Vegas, Bacon.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show.